Okay, the requirement 3 wants us to create a cross table with a soft total, grand total. So we have region as the first listing. So I take region from dimension, put it in rules, stakeholder. I do the same thing. Then project. So I can use project ID.
It's count of project.
Look at the requirement, Victor. You are right,
It's
but
count
go
of
back
project.
to your requirement. Let me show you something.
Yeah, even if, okay.
You see, wherever you see the pound, it means the numbers. That's what the pounds is a shortcut. Okay, all right. So go ahead.
There is still project ID I will use in doing it, is it not?
Yeah, you can. Well, you
all I have to do is
have to
continue.
count of projects in your measure.
Okay, good.
But you can just go ahead anyway. Go ahead.
Then I can make it a table form.
Nah, but let me show you a quick way. Do Control Z. This will rearrange your table. Just go back to the count of projects and to the little drop down, and just make it discrete.
Okay.
Discrete means you can show the number without having to affect your table.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So the next one is average project duration, which is this. I can put it in, I can just put it here anyway. Set average, so I can come here, go to measure, average. Then let me check again. I make it discrete, is it not?
Go back
to
No. It should be continuous. Leave it.
It will continue because it's showing in the ABC area.
Okay.
Okay.
Then count of project estimate cost, which is estimate cost. Let me put it. Let me see.
No, you can't put it there. It's going to plot a map. Now, this should not be in your tooltip. Just drag it and leave it there. Nice.
Just Joe.
Nice.
This is T.
Then percentage of total project cost. Project, okay, is here. So I know if I bring this, it will not, because I tried it, it's not going to enter here. So I will change this to percentage first. Is it, let me see, it said total project, okay, percent, okay. Then I will now bring this estimated cost here now. Or let me put it here. Then total cost per day, which is already here.
You can do fit width so you can have some space. All right.
Okay, then I'll go to analysis and do show column grand total.
Nice.
Then I'll filter project, filter with project priority. I can take out this measure, is it not?
No, just leave it. Or you can take it out. Let's see what happens. Did you pass any filter with measure?
No.
Just take it out first. Let's see what happens.
Okay, nothing. So nothing. So I'll filter with priority.
Okay.
Project priority. Oh, the measure came back anyway. Okay.
I just leave it. Just go ahead. Leave it.
Then feature with region 2. Then feature with stakeholder. And do I need to do a counter project? Okay, I can like this, the costs, project estimate costs.
I can see this
for
here is showing number of records. I don't know how that number of record came in. You can just drag it off. It's on the first, the number of records. We don't need that. So you can just drag it off. No, come to your measures values. The first one. Yeah, just drag it off. Okay, all right, come on.
So I'll come here and wait, it's already
You're right. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're right.
Okay.
You want
So-
to remove the decimal places, right?
Okay. Okay, and this also cost of count of project, no, cost per day. Yes, cost per day. No need to remove the decimal place.
Yeah, because those ones have, you can
Yeah.
make like one decimal place.
Okay.
Or if the user says just remove the decimal, you can do it, but just leave the one decimal place for now.
I think
All
that's
right.
it.
Yeah, and then go to your dashboard and put everything on your dashboard. This is very simple anyway. Isn't it? So Wendy, start getting ready to lead on the nuclear reaction. That one has a lot of logical calculations. So let's start with that. And then tomorrow, if we finish with this by today or tomorrow, then I will start on the new ones.
Sorry. Project priority, regional stakeholder. Okay. I think that's it. I can stop sharing.
Yeah. Who agree with you? Do we all agree with him? Hello.
Yeah, nice though, but I just feel that those filters can still be, but it's okay. Can
You
still
can
be
put them up because you
on
don't want
top.
your users to be scrolling down and looking for the filter, right?
Yes,
No,
yeah.
as in, no, you can leave them where it is, Victor. You can leave them there, but just try to make sure the space is not too much so the users do not have to scroll down to look for the filter.
Yeah.
Just like this, it can be this way, so they are close to themselves, just like the region and stakeholder. You get it, Victor? Or you can still put them on top, whichever one. All right, and then name your worksheet, hide all your worksheet, and they can publish. So Dion, is this okay with you?
Yes.
You get it, right? It's very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Now we're going to start on the new project quickly because we still have time, 90 more minutes. Okay, so try to do this on your own. If you have any question, call me directly. I'll remote in and work with you.
Okay.
All right? Because I want us to like get our hands on different kind of logical calculations. There was a project that we did. Victor wasn't here and you weren't here. And some people didn't actually have time to finish their own. So when Dada and Ejiro, they were the superstar in that project. I remember that. So when you're going to lead on this. So everybody look to your email, download the data and download the requirements. 5 minutes quickly, everybody. So Wendy, you can share your screen while you're prepping.
So I'm sharing my screen, but I don't even know where the data is.
Did you download it?
Yeah, I did. It's not in my download.
You know what to do, Wendy, now. Create a workbook, a file, a folder on your desktop and put all your stuff there so you don't have to keep looking where you downloaded
You need to extract it. You know, when you download it, it will go to like a zip folder. So there should be a folder. I mean, should be an icon.
So share your desktop. Let's see. Share your desktop.
Your download.
Are you seeing it?
Yeah, minimize that.
Are you seeing it?
No. You know, go to your share again as if you want to share. You will see share screen. So click on the share screen. So with that, you don't need to. You can just flip between different views. Okay, all right. So we see your screen now.
Go to your download. Click on your download. So, where is the file that you downloaded?
Okay, it's here.
Okay, it's because you don't have Excel, remember, on your desktop here. So that is the reactor, but Tableau can still recognize it because it's Excel. And the requirement is not going to show up because it's looking for a Word extension to open it. But you can double click on it first. Let's see what happens. It should be able to open with Word or WordPad. Okay, so you can use it this way. Then go to your tablet desktop. I'll try and get the key. I was trying to locate my school account email. I need to order for a new Microsoft package because mine also expired. So you can click on that because it's Excel. Tab Tableau will still recognize it because there's an extension inbuilt in Tableau. All right, so you're good.
Okay, so this is the data.
Okay, go ahead.
What are we dragging? Is it the operating?
Explore your data, explore it, learn to explore.
Are you ready? He's ready now. Let us stay this one. We're ready. I'm ready. No, you're not. It's a yeah. What's wrong? All right. Well, you're going to have to stay there for 5 minutes. Look, have to stay there for 1 minute. Yeah. We don't do
So which folder have the information?
I think it's the operating.
So the other folder that I try to bring in is just the year of the operation. So we don't
Okay,
have
so it's
no
not relevant.
requirements suggesting that they need to see the years of operation. So you can just remove that one.
Okay, so operating.
Okay, all right. So you all have to work as a team here because I know. And your battery is dying, Wendy.
It is okay here.
Yeah. You still have 1 hour, but
It
just
says 1
because
hour. It's not true. It's lying. Before it dies out, I can plug it.
okay. All right. So you guys go ahead.
Let me do data interpreter and see what happens. What did this do now? Does
Doesn't
anybody?
really do anything, but at least it can still help to do some few changes
Okay.
there.
Let me just
Yeah.
see. Data. Data.
So Dion, can you read out the requirements?
Okay. So the requirement says that you should identify and label core locations in locations that NRC region of 4. What does that mean? A, the core location is Arizona, California, Texas, Arkansas, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Washington, Los Angeles, and others are other core. That's number
Okay.
1.
Okay, so now it's giving you a clue that we need to identify the locations, the core locations. So the core locations are those that have the NRC region of 4. So can you guys go ahead?
We don't need to put us in bed. We can get in bed by ourselves.
We did clean this data the last time that we did this, right?
Yeah,
But
is it
this data doesn't look clean, right?
Exactly. I was going to say the same thing. So
Yeah.
anyway,
okay? Please
Okay,
can
so Wendy doesn't have Excel. So 80 and that. Okay. Who have Excel? Dion, you have Excel, right? So you share your screen, and then you guys can work together to use Power Query to clean the data.
Okay.
yeah, I don't have Power Query, so maybe.
And don't worry, they will send it to
somebody
you,
can
but
send me.
contribute on this. If you don't contribute, they will share with you.
Okay, I will contribute. Dada, please share whether I
No,
contribute.
I'm supposed to go to Excel, right?
Yeah, open Excel and then go to your data and then load the data. Hey, Jiro, why are you quiet today? You don't want to.
I'm here. I'm in
Tired?
support.
Supporters Club.
It's not
Okay,
showing.
go to data.
That's
Click
it
on
there.
data. Click on data.
Is there any other data apart from this one I've clicked?
Click on it. Have you clicked it?
This 20 times.
Yeah. See, if you navigate this way, you're going to be replacing your original data. So for
Open
me,
a
Okay.
I
new,
don't
open a
advise
new
you. Yeah, just open a new
Excel.
Excel and then connect to it and bring it in. So you can still have your original data somewhere and have your clean data. So if anything goes wrong, you can always go back and bring in. Okay.
So go to data, get data by your left hand. File from workbook, yeah. Then go to the folder where you save that bring it. Okay. Import. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
It has three, I think it has 3 files in it. That's why I don't know.
okay.
Select
Are
the
we
one that you
working?
are using.
Okay. So
So
click on which one
which
are
one
we?
are we
Operation
using?
ROS data. Operation,
Okay.
that's the one.
Then transform data. Click on transform data. Okay. So we first of all need to identify what are the things that we want to do. What are the issues with this data anyway? I don't know. Does anybody notice anything?
Scroll all the way to your right.
Okay, the first thing I noticed the header. Okay, the header is okay. The header is okay. Keep going.
Operation renewed. Okay. Okay, so what we just need to do is to pivot this capacity and all that, because everything should just be in one column, and the title, we can use the title to identify each of these. So if you scroll all the way up. I say, okay, so that I can see the title. So you see where it says percentage, 2015 capacity, factor percentage, and all that. Going to 11, that is what you need to like clean. So this is just pivoting.
So click on that.
You can even do this in Tableau. Since it's just pivoting, everybody should be able to just quickly do a pivot in Tableau and rename. It's up to you. Or if you want to like, so okay, you want to get rid of some of those percentage in there, you know, just to reduce whatever, and those percentage, you can also do that from here. So go ahead and do it from here.
Okay, so click on that. Click on that. Then hold your control.
Make sure you know where it starts and where it ends. Okay.
So we need to go to the where it ended. No.
No. As in the row,
Right.
the column. Which column are you trying to pivot?
We are pivoting. 2015 capacity factor percentage.
Is that where it started?
2014,
Yes,
2013, 2012. I think it's 2011. Go to your right, almost to the extreme right. To your right, straight to the right. Gently. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Okay, so we're up to 2003. Have you?
Here.
2003. So click. I mean, have you hold on to your?
No. I was just looking at it. I'm going back there now.
Okay, all right. So
no, there's one in front. Okay, it started from. We have 10. No, scroll with what to your left. So you can see.
So from, I think from 2018.
That's when it started.
Okay.
From 2018, click on it and then hold your, I think it's a shift key.
Yeah, hold the shift key and scroll all the way to where it ended.
Just scroll from the bottom.
Scroll from the bottom. No,
From
just
the
scroll
bottom,
from the
just scroll.
bottom. Hold down your shift key. And
Okay.
scroll from the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, just
scroll.
hold your shift key down.
Okay.
That's 203. Just,
What of this one that is not part of it that is in here?
Which
oh,
one?
I just,
This one.
Column 33.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Just keep scrolling.
Okay.
3.
2003.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, what you can just do now, since this that column here is just a null column, it doesn't add any value. Hold on first, just stop. Go to the column 33 and click on that little drop down. See, let's see what kind of data is inside. That little drop down. You see, it just have only null. So you can just delete that. So
delete that. Just click remove column. Remove, yeah.
okay, and do anyone in between, you can also do the same thing and see.
That was the only.
1.27. No, there's
Okay, all
another
right. So
one.
go ahead.
That one is at the end.
Yes.
It's not part of where
1.2.
we're not going that way.
No, you sure? Because I'm seeing another year after that.
Let me go and see. Which year?
Oh, okay.
Uh, 2018.
Yeah, so hold it.
So shift.
Scroll all the way down to 03.
That's it here.
Yeah, click on that. Click on it. It should highlight everything. All right.
Okay.
So there's this. There's a pivot.
Windy, hey Jiro, you guys help out.
Click on that transform beside beside the home button.
The transform tab.
Yeah. Okay, so there's on pivot. You will see on pivot in the middle. At the top, in the middle. Yeah, click on that. Let's see. Click on the drop down. Okay, choose on pivot column. Yeah, so let's solve that. So we have two. That's made them into two. So the values and attributes. All right.
Okay. So do we also take out this no? Can we also take out the none, or we just leave it? We're going to leave it.
You can just name this and just, okay, since this is just about capacity, you can just name that table capacity.
That's
and then the value will be capacity value.
Okay.
So just rename that attribute as a capacity on top. Yeah. And the other one, capacity.
Capacity what?
Value. Okay, so stroke back to the left. Let's see if there's any other thing we need to like.
No, we still to clean this capacity column. Can see there are a lot of redundant formula there. I mean, statement there. So since we know that the year is for the year capacity, let's get rid of the capacity factor percentage. Let's get rid of that.
Click on that capacity on the top.
No. We want to get rid of
2018.
Yeah, click on it, and I think we go to
No, I think what he's saying, we should take out the 2018 capacity.
And so we want to split.
2017 capacity.
We
2017.
need to split column. Click on.
You can split, that will work, but if you just split, it will start splitting. Okay, go ahead and do it the way you feel it's easier for you first. Go ahead.
What do you think we can do?
No, go ahead. The split will still work if you know what you want to do, how to use it, because we only want to keep the year and get rid of the other one. So the split can work.
Okay, why not
Click on
just
split.
delete? You can't delete each cell.
Click on
You
split.
can. If for me, I will use the find and replace. I'll just copy those capacity statements and say go to find and replace with nothing. So it will just replace it with nothing. Or you can also use the split that I'll go ahead and do it the way you want to do it. It's still going to work.
Okay. We'll split by delimiter. Do we have any delimiter? There's no delimiter. Okay.
It's there.
Should I cancel?
It's going to work. Go ahead. Go to the
Let's
custom.
use custom, yeah. Comma, semi, equal, semi, space, factor.
Use space.
Space, do space. Click on
Nice.
space, space.
So you split by the first space. Let me see.
That will work nice. Yeah.
Each occurrence, leftmost delimiter, rightmost, each occurrence of the delimiter.
If it's the first, then it's the last. It's the left one now.
Use leftmost delimiter. Click on that. Then click OK. Let's see how it is. Fantastic. So we have a year split away from the capacity. So the year, you can rename it as year and make it a year. Okay. Then
Name it in a way that you will know what that year stands for. Just call it capacity year or year capacity, at least. Just put something that help you identify what that year is doing.
all right. So capacity factor is common in the other two.
We don't need it anymore because that one
We
is
don't
just
need it.
redundant. So you can
Okay.
just remove
So click on it and remove it from remove the column.
This one?
Yeah. All right, so we're looking good. Lucky, all these are null value. Can we just
this column 41 to 43, you don't need them. They are just null tables. So just remove them.
delete them?
Yeah.
So the same way we did for the year, just click on column 40, hold your shift key, then come to column 43, yeah, and then remove. Remove column. Okay. So we still have some at column 37 and 36, I guess, yeah.
Now for the notes.
So this one?
No, just go to the little drop down and see what's inside.
If there's anything there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the note have some information, so you want to leave that.
Leave it, okay.
So go to the column 37. This one has nothing.
Oh no, so we remove it. Just remove. Okay, so is there another thing you want to take out? Scroll to your left. Renew, hold on, I'm seeing data. Okay, renew operation license, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Operation license issue, construction permit. All right. Just keep scrolling. Let's see. Hold on, this. Let's see, B&W. Lucky.
Yes.
This nuclear system supplier design type. We have BW and LLP.
Yeah, because it has a title for that column, so which means there's some information for there, even though you see some minor null values. Just leave it.
You can leave it, okay.
So I think it's ready now. Just go and load your data and save
What
it.
of this one that has the same, what's it called? This BECH is like
Which
BEC
one?
in both column.
Architect, engineer, okay,
Just
just
go
like
to the-
a,
go to
it's
the
like
right
a,
position.
architect
Those
code
are just codes, so you
like
don't
a
want to
code
mess with it.
for maybe your
There are
engineers.
codes.
Okay, what I'm saying is like you have two of them also. Two columns with the code.
You have two of the table?
Yeah.
Where? I don't see it.
Let us scroll to the right.
Dion, scroll to the right.
These, okay, this is what I'm talking about.
One is an engineer,
Architect,
one is a
engineer.
contractor.
One is a
Okay, okay.
contractor. So there are two, they are identifying different stuff. This might just be the company code. You don't know. So the architect engineer BEC might just be the company code. They are also the contractor. So you don't want to mess it up because those ones have been labeled. So just leave it the way it is. Okay. So load our data and save it.
So go to home.
Go to what? Home.
Home. Then you see like under file, you see close and load. Okay, all right. Okay. You can name the sheets.
Just we see it's still load. Okay. Always watch for your left, your right hand side. If it's still loading, let it load. Because depending on the kind of large data that you're working with, sometimes it might take take time to load what you just did. Okay, but now it's loaded, so you can go and save your data somewhere and then share it with the whole group quickly.
So the sheet 2, just rename it. That sheet 2, you can call it a clean data or nuclear reactor clean.
Okay, nuclear. Nuclear clean. Okay, so
just on your wherever, desktop or wherever.
okay. I was right there. What should I call it? Operating X.
It doesn't matter. Just call it nuclear reaction, or you can browse to locate your data. And name it just nuclear data or whatever. It don't matter. Okay, so can you quickly share this with everybody?
Okay. How?
Just click on it and send on chat.
Reply all to, you can reply all to professor's email.
To Lucky's email, okay. Sure.
How much are you people paying me?
Thank you for sharing.
It's only one person that's we paid with thank you. Instead, you're collecting money.
I said 500. Oh, I said thank you. 500, thank you.
When you
So-
start collecting money with your Tableau job, what do you mean?
All right. Is that the excuse?
Thank you.
I'm collecting money from you. I'm not taking over. I'm just doing before everybody gets it too.
So Wendy, do you have it now?
She's missing.
Not yet.
Thank you very much. I just
Hello,
received
Wendy.
mine.
Kosile. Ojade.
Wendy, can you hear us? Okay, I guess. Okay, all right. So, Ejiro, you can share and lead us on that while we
Okay.
wait for Wendy.
She says she's on a call.
Oh, okay, all right. So you can go ahead and once she's finished. Okay, do you know what? How many requirements do we have here? We have. Okay, Ejiro, you take requirement 1, the number 1. Okay, then she can continue with 2.
Okay, I'm trying to look for my data. Just 1 minute. Let me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, what Tableau Guru. What follow?
One minute, please.
You need help.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank
At
you.
least I can help in that one.
Okay. Can you see my?
Yes.
File is unused. Okay. File is no more in use. Okay, what's the requirement? Who has the requirement though? I'm coming. Let me get it out.
Okay, requirement. Do you need me to read it out for you?
Yes, if you don't mind.
You have a project from the Department of Nuclear Energy and you're supplied with the data to develop a comprehensive report for the below requirements. 1, identify and label core location in location that NRC region of 4. Don't know how that statement doesn't sound right to me. So it says A, the core location is Arizona, California, Texas, Arkansas, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Washington, Los Angeles, and others are other core, in quotes.
Okay, so in location, anything that in RC region, any place like Arizona, California, Texas, Arkansas, Nebraska, and all that, they are core locations, while the others are other core. So let me take
Now,
a look at my data.
Dion, get used to statement like this. Okay, so what you should do, they're giving you like a quote in location. So you go to your data and locate the location field, drag it to your measure. Okay, so these are all your locations. So they also say that, but for you to identify the core location, they give you a clue that where the NRC is what? 4. Then just drag your NRC beside location. No, just put it in location. That's not it. That's not it. Look for the one that has, no, okay, look at it in your measure. You see, Tableau is taking it as a measure because of the number. Just drag it to your dimension. That will fix it. Now, so you can see that there are NRC that have 4 in some locations and all that. So now, how do you filter down to those that have 4 to identify your core location?
You create a calculated
Calculated
field.
field.
Yeah, yes, but first of all, to make this easier for you, I will just go to that core region and just filter down to 4 because they said anyone that has 4, the value of 4 in the locations are the core location, right? So put that in your filter and just filter down to 4. So with that, you can cross-check with the location that they gave you. Now, these are all the locations. Okay, so all these ones that have 4 are the core locations. So they also gave you the state. You can just do some double check to see if the states match up with what you have in here.
Okay, can you read it out for me, Dion?
Okay, so so the Arizona, is that the states, right? The core locations.
Yes.
Arizona, California, Texas, Arkansas, Nebraska, Kansas, Mississippi, Washington, Los Angeles, and others. Other core.
Okay.
These are the core. Anything that is not this 4 are the other core. You get it? So they're trying to categorize everything in 2 categories, core and non-core. So they want this location where is 4. So you guys go ahead and write the calculation. There are various ways of doing it anyway.
I use yeah.
Yeah, Dada.
Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah, I'm the too. Oh, I have a mouthful. I agree with them.
Is that the way to call for help?
And core location, right?
NRC is equal to 4, then we call it
Core location, right?
core, yeah, core location.
Odako.
Why don't you put the else under? Okay, else. Call it others.
The others or other core.
Other core. Somebody didn't get the mail. Samson says it didn't get it. It bounced back.
Yeah, Samson has issue with email. It's like they banned him from using email.
That's okay.
Dada, what am I missing here?
I don't know, honestly, I don't know, I'm thinking.
Check your error message.
Calculation error, let's see. Expected then to match if at character 0.
You have to put equals to there
Equals
first.
to 4 now.
You're still going to get the error, and then you can check it to see what the error is.
Okay, so let's check them.
Hmm.
Compare string and Java.
Integer values.
Okay, let's compare. Okay,
Right?
let's try that one. Yeah, let's say if container error, then take that outside. Take it out. Even the container is complaining.
And
If
then
you
we
want to use if you use the if contain, then you have to pass your parameter in the bracket. Don't forget that. For example, you have to put comma, then the 4.
should I take off the equal sign?
Yes. Then you close the bracket after the 4. So check your error. Check your
Contain
error.
is being called with string integer. Did you mean string?
You guys should think. The problem is right in front of you. Think. Your first calculation was right. What you're just missing is just a simple, you're missing some, just a quote. You can also use this. Also, it's going to give you the same answer, but you just need to know how to call it. Okay. Look at the error. Look at the error. The error should be able to guide you. Click on the error. So that what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm also trying to like see.
But the 4 is a string.
Because remember, the
Okay, you
NLC
see, you
region
quoted
is
4 now, yeah.
So had it been, it was a measure, then you don't need quotes because you don't quote measures.
That's what confused me.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I'll clear my dashboard.
No, hold on. Test it to see if it's giving you what you want. So remove the NROC from your filter. No, the one from your filter. Do Control Z. Remove the one from your filter, and then bring that calculation into your filter. Then select the call location. It should give you the same thing.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, it's working.
All right.
So, Miss, can I see what the call location does is again? The formula. One minute. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Dion, do you understand what it is? Okay, let me explain what I understand. Now, in the location, we have NRC regions that have different numbers. We have 3, 2, 4. And so the question says any NRC region that is 4, that should be named call location. Any other that has any other number, it should be named other call. Now, we did the calculated field to show that when we check NRC region and we see 4, then it should be called call location. Else any other one should be called other call. So that's why when I put it in the filter and I use call location, it brings out this one. If I select other, it will bring out everything. If I select other call, it will bring out all the others that do not have 4 in them.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see that. Can I
Let's
please
see
see
I want you
that?
guys to understand the logic here. It's very simple, but it can be very confusing if you don't understand what they're trying to do. If you look at your requirements, it says identify and label call locations in location that, okay, I shall see that have NROC region of 4. Okay, that have NROC region of 4. So that was what Ejiro just did. So you've used the 4 to identify your call location. Very straightforward. So if you select on the call, it should give you those locations. That's why it's good to like just roughly visualize what they are saying, what the logic is saying, and then that will guide you to say, okay, let me do it this way easily. Okay. Now this is solved, but look at the second requirement A, the 1A. You just answered the number 1. Now 1A says call locations are Arizona, California. So the users might be also want to be able to view each of the call locations uniquely. So let's say they want to view California, for example. How would they view California? How would they view Texas? So you also want to like write a calculations that put all the call location of California in California, the one in Texas. So how do you go about that?
Okay. Our location is Arizona, California, and all that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me see.
Ejiro,
Yes.
please give me a moment. Please quickly share that this thing with me first of all.
Okay.
Which one then? 1 second.
Is Wendy back?
Okay, we didn't use contain again. Okay, if
Wendy, are you back? Okay, she's still on the call. All right.
if
Okay. Are you still looking at it?
yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay.
Victor, are you okay?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. Now, so with this, we've identified the core and other core, right? So now
yes.
we want to write calculations to label each state of the core, California, Texas, and so on. So for example, you see the Avila Beach, California, that should be under California, right?
Yeah.
So that should be all the ones that have the CA should be called, those are California. The ones that have the TX, those are Texas. So you want to label them, and then anyone that does not fall under those ones, you call it other location.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So I'll create a calculated field. I'll name it when I'm done. Because, okay, if this call location contains equals to.
Why don't you start with if contain? Start with if contain.
Okay.
If you want to use equal, you can use equals to, but you're going to give yourself a lot of work because you have to spell it out the same way those long statements. If anything is mixing, probably would give you null. So it's better for you to use contain and just look for some like unique address in each of the statements. You understand? And then use that to call for the California. You get it?
Yeah. If contains location, comma, remove that comma. Then we can call Avila Beach. Let's call okay, California, right?
Now, if you say CA, Tableau will be looking for anything CA. So it might give some wrong data.
So we call
so
it.
For California, you want to make sure that there are no other locations in California. So I think uniquely, it's better for you to use like Avila Beach.
Avila Beach.
That Avila Beach is unique to that California statement. So it's going to only pull in that Avila Beach for you.
So quote Avila Beach, then quote California. Then else if
No, you still have other states. Look at your requirements. Okay, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
as
Now, before you conclude on California, you have to make sure that there are no other California location or address. So you can move down a little bit. So there is no other California there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
if contains co-location.
Texas. Let's do Texas.
Bay City.
Bay City.
Yeah. Bay City. Then Texas.
No, there's more than one Texas. More than one Bay. More than one Texas. So we're supposed to call out those other ones too.
Okay. Bay City or contain. Yeah, I think is
Is it or and?
or contains, or I think we can use or.
No, close the
It
first
contains.
one. Close the first statement. Now go outside again, or, and then concat the second statement. Yeah.
Contains.
How do you know when to
Bin
close?
rules.
How do you know when to close the statement?
You know, because the okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Dada, go ahead.
Okay, you know, because if you see from the first statement that she wrote, she said, if contain call location, quote Avila, then she closed it. So that's one single statement. Then give me California. Otherwise, if contain, so almost the same thing is what you want to repeat. So just the same way she did for Avila Beach, you understand? The same way you will also do for else.
Each statement is unique to it's just unique. So write it out uniquely. Now, Ejiru, let me save you sometimes. What you are doing, your calculation is going right, but you are using the wrong field. So you're going to get null. Because this if contain is not in your call location. Your call location is in the calculated field. This is in location, but you are using call location. Look at your table. Those addresses are in your location.
Okay. So you should have used location.
Yeah, so just edit it to location. I don't want you to go far before.
Yeah. Yeah. Glen rules. Then Texas.
There's no more Texas, right?
No more Texas. Those are the two. Texas.
So Dion, do you understand what she's doing?
I'm trying to. It doesn't look familiar.
Now, listen, if you look at the requirement, they're trying to identify some locations, the core location, okay? Now, they said any of the location that have the NROC region of 4, that is the core location. So we first of all created like a flag for the core location, core and non-core. So now, in each of the states in the location, we want to try to label them with the state name. For example, the first one has California, the CA is California. So we want to label it California so the users can see that this is state of California and so on. So because of the way the data is, it contains address. So you cannot use if equals to, because that would be too long and time taking for you to write. So you have to use this function called contains. So that's why Ejiro is using this contains function that in this. So the way the contain function works is you have to look for a unique phrase in the address that is unique to that address and say, okay, if contain this value for California, for example, Avila Beach is unique to that statement. It doesn't appear anywhere in the field anymore. So that Avila Beach will be good to use to identify California. So what this function does is it look at all the addresses and look for Avila Beach, and then it will label it California for you. It's just a way of pulling, categorizing your data instead of having to write a long list of sentences.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
Hey, Jiro, you should be explaining so that your users can understand what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm at 14.
Yeah.
What's MO? Missouri, right?
Missouri.
Yes.
Missouri.
How do you spell Missouri?
M-I.
M-I.
M-I-S-O-U.
Am I correct?
It's a single S.
It's one.
Missouri.
No, it's double S but single R.
I wanted to be sure that I'm saying the right thing.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to the next one. We have done Glen Rose. We are going to Kelowna. And that's Los Angeles. Is there any other Los Angeles? Yes, there is.
Louisiana.
There is
Louisiana, you mean?
LA is not Los Angeles.
No, it's Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay. What's the other one? St.
Francis.
Francisville.
Zero.
Is Los Angeles a state?
No.
Los Angeles is in
Okay, so spell Louisiana for me, please.
L-O.
Am I correct?
Louisiana. Louisiana, Louisiana.
Okay, the next one is London.
Kansas.
And that's Arizona, right?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay, Arizona is AZ.
Yeah, it's Arkansas. Arizona is AZ.
Arkansas. What's
That is pronounced
AR?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is that the spelling?
Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
Well, it says Arkansas.
It's Arkansas now.
Okay.
AK sauce.
Okay, so.
Got you. All right, Paul Gibson.
Port Gibson. And MS is what?
Mississippi.
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 Yeah, it's double everything.
You didn't remember hippopotamus?
H-I.
See.
What's WA? Is that
Washington.
Washington?
State.
Washington State. Okay.
Which land? Washington.
She was infected.
Now, to save time, after she's finished with this code, if you all
Yeah,
agree with what she did, she can just copy this and paste in the chat, and then you all can all copy from there and just
Doesn't mean
paste.
that she's fair.
If you all agree, if you disagree, then you show us how you will do it differently.
We agree already.
Ejiro, put end first so that we can be.
Yeah, it's correct because you know how I know. If I put it here, it will show you expected end. So that's the error.
Ejiro has discovered something new.
Okay, cool.
Got you.
It's contained where now?
Wintersburg.
Wintersburg. I think that's Arizona.
Stephanie.
No, we still need to else.
Odako.
Yeah, other look. Yeah, other call.
You call other location because this is
Other
location.
location.
Yeah.
Other location.
You have the core and non-core.
Okay, so what do we name this one?
Okay, I think it's what that call location is what we're trying to identify.
Well, we already have a calculated field called call location.
You can just call this locations, or just put something to differentiate that this is the location group or whatever. Right?
Okay, so I'm going to copy it and send it to us now.
No, test it first. If it's right, then you can send it.
Okay. Okay, so it's right.
Okay. It's right. All right. So copy it and send it. Put it in the chat so everybody can copy it there and create your calculation quickly.
Okay.
Is there any way we can do this without having to write a calculated field?
We can.
Parameters.
Huh?
I was just thinking of, doing like that parameter stuff.
That you can use parameter, but that will take you a long process. A long process. Okay, everybody, copy the code first and create the calculated field, and then we can quickly see another way of doing it in a lazy man way, you know. Yeah, and it's still going to work, actually. And you can also use it in the real world. It's called grouping. Just create a group. Are we done?
No.
No.
Just copy it here and do it. It shouldn't take you 2 minutes.
Not everybody that knows how to copy.
Hey, Jiro, please, what's the name of the calculated field? What did you name it?
Or location.
Location by state. That's what I named it.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
I see. Okay, we're done.
Okay, all right. 8.0 is already on the step of doing in the group, but let me just share this with us quickly. 8.0, let me share my screen. So can we just see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so 8.0 was already on track by using the grouping. I'll go here and create group. So right here, I see everything here. Okay, and here it already tell me, do I want to, I can just pass in my filters like I have, because I know all the ones that have false are the call locations, and I want to label each of the states. So I can just click include others. So automatically it's going to include other for me, and I can just rename this to be other location, right? That's what you called it, right?
Yeah.
Other location. So that is done. So now I want to look for this Avila Beach, which is this one. Yes, we know this Avila Beach tallies
Please,
with
how
this,
did you,
right?
hello, sorry. How did you get to this field, please?
Okay, let me cancel this again. You see, I go to the main field itself, locations, go to the drop down, go to create, and click on group. So it's going to pop out all the values in that field for you. So since I have others in the calculation, I'll just click on this include others here. So at first, it's going to put everything into orders for me. So I only have one group right now, orders. So I'll just rename this and call this order location like we have in our calculation. Now I want to start grouping this group. So here, we have one California, right? Which is this Avila Beach. So which is this one right here. So I'll just click on this Avila Beach here and click group. I'll just call that group California. California, I'm right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the next? Bay City. Bay City, I'll click on it and hold down my control key. What's the next one for Texas?
Glen Rose.
I'll just, this might take you a little bit of time, but it's what, this is Glen Rose right here. I'll hold down my control key, I'll click on it and click on group. And then I'll just name it Texas. What's the next one?
Brownsville.
Brownsville. So we know that we only have one Brownsville since our 4 only locates only Brownsville, right?
Yeah.
I'll just click on that and click group. And what was that? Nebraska, right?
Nebraska.
Okay. Because of our time, let's just assume this is all I want to do. I'll just click apply and click OK. So I have my group on that location here with this little pin. You see this office pin sign? That's to tell you that's a group. So if I show my group right now, I can show filter. So you can see that I have California, Nebraska, Texas, and all the others under location. So let me remove this for here for now. So I have everything. If I want to look for California, if I click on California right now, it should only give me only that value. And if I click on other location, it should give me every other thing else. You see the same thing. And if you want to edit other group here, let's say you want to, for example, this Arkansas, you can just go in here and click edit group and drop this order down. Which one have this is London R. So just put down to L and look for London R and click group. You can call that Arkansas, for example.
That should be Arizona also.
No,
Arizona, okay.
that's Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Okay,
Oh,
let's just
okay.
say whatever, Arkansas or whatever now for now. I'll just click OK. You can see that Arkansas is not in my group. So if I click on this, it's still going to give me the same result. So this is another way of doing it. If whichever one you feel is convenient for you, go ahead and use it. And then you use grouping. Technically, table calculations is grouping. You are grouping. That's what table calculation is. You understand? You are technically grouping. So this is one of the lazy man way of doing it, is to give you absolute result if you know what you're doing. Okay? Any question on this? Okay, all right. So back to Ejiro, try and finish your side, and let's see if Wendy can take us on the other one. Go ahead.
Take us on the journey. Okay.
So is that have you answered requirement 1?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I cleared my dashboard, so I'm trying to
You are repeating it again.
As I was going to say, why are you having to?
sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so this is working fine. So you basically, what they wanted to see is those calculations in your requirement 1. They say identify those variables. So what you did, they say identify and label core locations in the NRC region of 4. Then A, part of that requirement is for you to label the state, which you have done, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, now, so what is this the second requirement? Wendy, can you take that one now?
Excuse me, in Ejiro, this thing just now, those ABCD, are you going to leave it like that?
No, you do your sheet the way you want to do it.
You do your
Um,
sheet.
Or you
right
want me
now,
to do the sheet?
No,
No, hold on, Victor. Right now, we're just trying to get our calculations and grouping in the requirements.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you look at the requirement 1, they don't ask you to create anything. They just says identify them. So we've identified them. We have the calculations. So
Oh,
there's
okay.
something they want to do with it in this old requirement.
Okay.
Okay. So since we've identified that, let's move to the second one now. Okay.
But they have something in question 2 that says region 3, region 2, region 1.
Yeah, it's part of the requirement. So they're trying to identify some group, or they're trying to group some of the data in this dimension. That's what they're doing. So follow the requirement step by step, and you see that at the end of the day, it's going to make sense. Okay.
So when they say region 3, is it that we're supposed to do the same thing, like group it again, like we did
Yes,
region 4?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. So it's Wendy, can you take it now? Okay, she's still on the call. All right. So Victor wasn't here. So Dion, can you take you and Victor try the second requirement? So go ahead, try it, give it a shot. And we're all here to guide you.
Okay. How am I supposed to know which location is which now?
Okay, it says NRC region. So you should drag the NRC region first.
Here.
So it's going to aggregate because something.
It's a measure. You're seeing it as a measure. So change it to dimension.
Yeah, change it to string. Hold on. Change it to string. Yeah.
How are you, dear? Good, thank you. You've been upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
So it says anything that is 4 is.
No, we are now in 3.
Can you guys go?
You label it. What? Let me read the question to you. NRC region 4 is core region. So anything that is 4 will be named core region. Anything that is 3 should be named core exception region. Anything that is 2 should be named core region relocate. And anything that is 1 should be named core region terminate. So you can create, it's either you group it or you create a calculated field.
Okay. Let me do a calculated field though. Oh,
get used to.
We have to put the location in,
okay.
No.
Get used to writing the calculated field because sometimes there might be a change in requirement where they say, okay, if this is 1 and another field is this, then call it exception. So if you are grouping before, now you have to come back and write calculation because they are not linking 2 fields together. And requirements do change from time to time. So get used to writing the calculation, but also know the easiest way to do it.
Oh, about it. Okay. So how do I get the states? That's my question.
Oh no, you are using the RC region now. Bring down your calculated field box down. Bring it down. Okay, so that we can see what you are doing. So if NRC region
is equal to 4.
is equals to 4.
Quote your 4.
Quote the 4.
What's the 4?
Or quote the 4.
Yeah, call it out.
Then core region. You'll quote your core region also.
Single quotes. If you use a single quote earlier, you use a single quote.
That's a mistake. I didn't do that intentionally. Else
if
NRC region equals to 3, then core exception region
equals to 3.
core exception region. Else if.
We're doing all of them now, right? NRC
equals to 2. Then core region relocate.
else. There's one, right?
Let me see. Yes.
Mhm.
Else NRC 1, then call region terminate.
Terminate, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Or region terminate.
So I need to rename this thing. Okay, so end, right? Or no end? Let me do a zero stash. Say when you put it there.
And yeah.
It didn't show.
And
Yeah, no,
Ejiro, that thing did not show.
you did not do it well.
NRC regions.
Can I just call it NRC core region?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so drag it. Let us see if it's
drag it
working.
to
Okay.
Okay.
So that means, do you have idea what they're trying to do now?
To group them, like
It's like
using this number.
regrouping and naming, just to
Yeah.
identify each group. So now you have your requirements from 1
To 2.
to 2. So now they want to get into the main business. So is Wendy here? Wendy, are you back?
She has refused to be available.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm here.
She's back.
Okay, right. Did you catch up with us here, so far?
No, that's all I was saying. I was talking, but I was on mute. I was saying that I missed it because I was I had to reduce the volume of the class because I
Okay.
couldn't hear my manager.
Okay.
That was what happened. So I didn't really, I was able to copy what Ejiro did and pasted it.
Okay, all right. So do you have most of the calculations that we have?
I have the one that Ejiro did and I haven't finished this one now. This one, I'm about to do the NRC region equal to 1.
Okay, so how many calculations do we have so far?
2.
It's 2 now. This is the second one.
This is the first. No, it's 3.
It's only it's 2 me, I know.
Oh, I don't have
Oh yes, 3. 3, the first one.
What's the first one?
The first one that had
That was the core and non-core.
it says if NRC region is equal to 4, then core location, else other core.
Okay, I don't have that one.
So you can quickly share that with her so everybody can be on the same page. Now, these requirements here, remember the last time we did it, we used one of my real life, one of the real project I did in the real life, some of those charts,
We use
using color trailing.
Yes, color coding. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I want us to redo it that way because the color tells the whole story without the users can just follow through with the color coding. So that's why I'm bringing it. But there are some kind of logic behind it which we're trying to solve now, but it's very straightforward. But it can be confusing to understand. You understand? They all make sense when it all comes together in the dashboard.
Yeah, Dion, please can you send this as a chart so that we don't spend time typing? Send us the expo.
Okay, just copy it and put it in the group. And send the first calculation as well, so we can copy it. So if you all have it, then go ahead and start working on the next requirement.
I don't know if I sent it to everybody, but I sent it.
Yeah, drop it on the chat group, on the group chat.
That's what I asked. I have sent it. Did you see it?
Not yet.
Did you see it?
Not yet.
No.
I don't know what I think I put it on the chat, but
We haven't seen it.
Just click chat and then drop it there.
okay, I'm in chat. Chat. What am I sending? Can you see what I'm doing?
No.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. It does not coming up. I don't know why.
Stop sharing your screen. Stop sharing so you can reshare, but share your screen so we can be able to see any screen you go to. So share screen again.
That does not happen to me. That's the first time I'm doing it. I've sent it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
Do you want the other one?
Yes, please.
We sharing.
Should I share?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
The difference. I've sent you the second one.
It hasn't come yet.
The other is here
there,
now.
you know, it's there.
It's just because it's the same. It's me sending the same thing, so it's following each other. Like after end, the next one is the new formula. Say, Jerry, you have that one. You should have did it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what's the third requirement? What is the number of plants by core location? Number of plants by core location.
Use the new calculation that we just did here.
By core location.
Nuclear core region.
Okay.
Nuclear core region, yeah.
No.
It's core location you're supposed to use now, the one you did.
First of all, it says what's the number of plants by core location.
There's number of
we should drag the plants first.
Mm-hmm.
The plant, that one is plant and plant name. Just use the number of
region
records.
core location.
Huh?
That's the number of records.
The last, what's it called? Calculated fee. Which one is that?
Core location.
Huh?
The one that is under the things I sent?
Yes.
Core location.
Oh, okay.
Number of plants by core location.
Uh-huh.
I think you mislabeled your calculation. The grouping that we did for those states, that should be the location, and then you have, remember your calculations in this. Just leave this one. No, move this one down. Go to the other one that we did. The location by state. This should be. These are the locations. So you are getting confused by. Remember, we have California, Texas, and then other location.
So we use this.
Okay.
And we use colors. Why is it coming out in this way?
It's a ring.
Legend.
Huh?
That's a color legend. Go to color. Go to color on your Mac.
Color.
Edit color.
Edit it.
Go to automatic. Then you can choose, right? Hold on.
We use gold green.
Green. Which one? Coronavirus green? Or which one are you looking for?
Remember, we color coded it anyway, so.
Gold green.
Remember, we use like a color trail.
But Professor, I'm wondering why this is coming out like this.
Can you just tell?
Why is it not coming out? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
It's because remove your sum of number from your color and drag your location to the color now. Hold your shift, okay, you can hold your control key and drag it to color or drag it from the dimension. So now you cannot assign the color manually.
Double click.
Sergio, what's the sum number of what is this in shapes?
We use the sum number of record, or is there anything there that we counted?
No.
You haven't yet.
There's no count. That's
So
why I use number of
records.
records.
Okay.
We made that. That's okay. Go ahead. You want to make it that orange, maybe orange.
I'm just looking at it with the size. I can't.
So you change it. Length.
Texas, Arizona.
I don't have it right.
When it comes to hold on, Angel. Yeah, order was so different. We used a distinct color like a orange or something. Then from Arkansas, so we started using from green, deep green, to I think we now started using deep green to the mild one.
Okay. This was the colors we used.
Yeah. So Arkansas should be deep green, deeper green.
Must still be the same thing.
Deeper one.
You know, I'm looking at the sizes. You understand what I'm doing?
I get you. Before the sizes.
You have to go by the core because you can do the way your users want to do it. But remember the last time we went by the core, the other location, we made them like orange or red because the users are not really interested in that per se. Then for the others, we now make it assign the trail due to their sizes or due to number they have.
You have not even yet put the number. Maybe you need to put the number of record on label.
You know, the sizes already show
Okay,
what
click on
number
label,
they
show
have.
label.
The label is already showing. So I can just
No,
put
drag
the
Drag number of record to
your label also.
your label.
number of records to my label.
Yeah, so it will now know.
Get the number. Yeah, that's all right.
So that order, they said they're not interested, so we just make it red or something, or brown, or whatever. Deep, that's a deep brown. You can use any one of this. Like they said, they're not interested. So one of those deep brown. No, you have already highlighted other location, right? And just pick any of those ones, any of those gradient color. No, go back to those color that you choose. Yeah, choose any of those. You can choose that one, and let's move on.
Okay.
Apply. Okay.
Jaden, open the door.
Yeah, choose that one. Apply and okay. Let's move on. Apply and okay.
Good evening.
Shouldn't have applied to it. Okay, let's go on. All right, so click on Akansa now. No, click on that. Then let's
click on what?
Akansa and Texas seems to have the same.
Kansas.
Okay.
So click on that legend to take us back to that. Check now. Go and get the green. The green one, yeah.
Why are we changing it? I'm still.
So we can choose the darkest one. So Texas and Kansas are the same number. They have 56.
The easiest way, the easiest way is just click on assign palette. Now you see Tableau automatic apply some of those based on the sum. Then go to your orders. You want to your order location is the one that you want to distinguish. Then go to any color that you want to use. Let's say red, gold, and just make it that. And click OK, apply.
What that I was saying is that these two are the same size, so they should have the same color.
Okay, all right.
So you can change it. You can go to, I think if you go to color, you can do the inverse.
Why are we doing inverse?
Okay, then do it like that, like the way you want to do it now. Click on the Kansas and choose the deeper green, and Texas as well. Click on Texas, the same color that you choose for Kansas is the same thing that you choose for Texas.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, please go ahead. Don't click. Go ahead.
So there are different states, yes, but they have the same numbers. Must they have the same colors? Can the colors differentiate the states?
Okay, the requirement is talking about the requirement is asking for the number. So it will be right to put them in the same color since we're looking at the numbers, since they have the same number.
Yeah,
you understand?
We're trying to color code them.
By the number that they have.
By the numbers that they have. So like a gradient number. So if 56 is a solid green, then you will see Arizona is like 42. And the state beside that, Arizona, put that cursor on that state beside.
California.
28 and Louisiana is 28. Both of them had the same figure. So we can give them the same. So like Arizona now, she's going to use like a color that is not too green. Maybe medium. Yeah, that one. Maybe you can choose that one or the one on top of it. Maybe the one on top.
Yeah, this is okay for
so, okay, all right, cool.
Then California. I can choose this one. Then Louisiana is the next one. I can come here.
Okay.
And those other two, what are they?
Missouri and
Missouri and
okay,
and what?
no, there's a state, there's a block beside Louisiana. If you want us to see it, click OK and we come back. Yeah, I liked the states beside Louisiana.
Why didn't my Arizona show?
Kansas. You didn't
Kansas and Missouri. Kansas and Missouri.
That
Arizona.
I should have taken what that other one was taking. Yeah, that should be for Arizona, yeah.
Okay.
Missouri,
Good job so far.
Kansas.
You guys can finish with this, and then we can call it a day, and we'll continue tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I'm going to show us how to do some kind of manual validation. Okay, you are on the right track. Everything is looking good, but there's a little problem here. Okay, there's a little problem here, and we will discuss that tomorrow. So I just want us to start getting used to sometimes when the users are saying these numbers are not looking right, what's going on, and then we should be able to go in and figure it out ourselves. So let's just quickly do that now. Remember, open a new page. Drag the plants, scroll down. You see the plant name and unit number.
Yeah.
Drag that to the rows. So these are all the names of the plants for all that this company have. You see, these are all the plant name and all that. Now, if you look towards your left on your screen, to your bottom left, you see that you have, no, bottom left. You see that you have 97 marks, 97 rows. So which means this company have 97 locations across. Now, if you go back up and bring in your location, just scroll up. The location from the data, just put that beside, in front, no, beside. So you can see that each location have like a unique address. Some might have like 2 plants, but we still have 97 rows. So go back to your sheet 1. If you look at our number of record here, it's telling us that we have 1,344 companies.
Only for other locations?
No, for everything in total. If you look towards your sum number of records on your bottom left, you see there.
Okay.
So that means because we did a data truncating when we are cleaning this data, so some values have been added. So right now, how do the company by no way have 1,300 locations? You see, because of the way we were cleaning, we have like duplicate data, or we have some kind of number of record added. So how do we fix this?
Go back to our data source.
Go back to your sheet 1. Dion, are you watching?
I am.
I know you are confused. I will take this whole process tomorrow. So this is where logic comes in. Don't be confused. You get it. It's very easy. I'll take all this myself tomorrow. But
Okay.
try to wrap your head around it. Go back to your sheet 1, 80.
This is my sheet 1.
No, sheet 2, sorry.
Sheet 2,
you see
okay.
that the number, see, it's a plant name and unit number. We have, how many rows do we have?
We have 97 rows.
97. Okay, so how do we now make sure that we have the same 97 company in our sheet 1? How do we fix it? Because our number of record is giving us some kind of duplicate data because of the way we cleaned it.
You can say exclude duplicates.
No.
If we do count.
Or count distinct.
Okay, yes. So go ahead, create a calculator field.
Count district. Count D. Plants, whatever.
Plant name.
Exactly.
Plant name units.
And call this number of plants.
Replace, yeah, put it there.
Remove that from, remove the location from the view. So
Still at
it's giving us
97.
97. So this is the right calculation now. So you have to update your view, go back. So replace the number of record by the number of plants now. So you fix the problem. You don't need to drag it out. Do Control Z. Okay, now just drag your number of plants on top of the, drag it on top of the number of record.
Doesn't go on top.
Okay, all right. Okay, we have, it's 7:05, but tomorrow we will take this, all this afresh. I know some of us that did it before, we cannot have a clear view of what we're doing, but for Dion's sake and Victor, they were here last time, I will take this whole process from beginning to the end. Is that okay? I mean, from beginning to where we are now, and then you will continue again. Is that okay?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, Dion, do you at least wrap your head around logic calculations or logic reports?
The calculations, yes, but what they're doing on the sheet is what I don't.
Okay, it's very simple. It's very simple. Tomorrow we can, but this is how logic is. Sometimes it might confuse you, but the idea, the way I've been able to like handle it is I try to drag what I'm trying to do on my row and column, just create like a rough Excel sheet, just like we did, and I start mapping them manually and get it done. It's just all about logic, and that is what we're going to do from now to next week before we go into our interview session and Tableau prep. Okay, don't let it confuse you. It's all logic. You think it out and then you do it. There is no one way to say this is how it's been done. No, you have to understand the problem and then solve it logically. You get it?
Okay.
All right. So tomorrow I will clarify, I will take this whole process again from fresh to where we are, and then you'll continue again. But this is, don't let it confuse you.
Okay.
All right. Victor, how about you?
I'm okay.
Do you understand it so far, or is it confusing?
A little confusing, but I think I can wrap my. It's a little confusing, but I'm okay.
Okay, all right. So
when you speak it tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow we will do it together again, and we try to explain what the logic is. But Dada, Anejiro, and Wendy, we all understand this logic, right? Because we did it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then let me share my screen quickly. So to help Victor and Dion understand what we're doing, let me share my Tableau public. So this is the requirement here. So this is the final product of what we did. So we can see that what the users are looking for, they want to be able to identify the core by the NROC region and by location. Then they also have some requirement to see the same number broken down by the company utility name, the reactor segment type, and then we add a table. Now remember, we have our core region, core terminates, and this color here, they are all in sync with each other. If I click on core region now, everything should be green, because remember our calculations, this core region is where everything here is for, and this is this state is our core. So if I scroll down now, you see that it's going to give me that quick highlighting that I'm looking at only our core region. So in our core region, we have 18 plants, and this is how the 18 plants is broken down by the core state, those states of the core. And this is how the 18 plants is broken down by the utility name, those that are providing the services for the nuclear reactor or whatever. And this is the containment type. So we don't know what this number means, but it means something, but these are the containment type. And this is how the companies, the plant name, the parent name, and all that, what we are looking for. So if you look at here now, in the calculations, the NRC region was 4, right? So you can see that all the states that we have here is all 4. And these are all the states that make up of the 4 region. You get it? So that was why Ejiro and Dada was trying to use those color coding to differentiate each of the core region and NRC region by color. So if you go to those companies that they want to get rid of, or those plants that they want to get rid of, if you click on terminate right now, everything should give you red. But here we see that there are some other states here in the core region that they're also trying to get rid of. That's why we're not seeing everything in green. So they might come back later to say they want to fix it, or we can also check our code to see why are there some states in the core region here that are in the terminating, that are part of those that they want to terminate, okay? So this is the purpose of the color use. By tomorrow, I will explain this more, but it's very simple. It can be confusing because of the logic. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Does that at least help?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Again, Lucky, I noticed that we don't have any filter. Is that part of the requirement?
Did they ask for filter? Then you can. This was just my own rough work.
There's a filter here. Okay.
Yeah. This was just my own rough work. So tomorrow we're going to redo this properly, and then we add the filter. Okay. All right. So everyone, okay, this is the work in progress, and this was the real one, right? Let's see. Okay, this was the real one, the one that we finished. Okay, this was the one that we finished. That one was just work in progress.
Okay, this one has a filter.
Yeah, this one has a filter. And the terminate should always give us red. Okay, yeah, this is looking good, but we still have 2 here. And okay, so tomorrow we're gonna continue from here, all right? I know it's late, but don't let this confuse you. It's very easy, and just understand the logic, all right?
Okay, thanks. Everybody,
Good
good
night.
night.
Thank
And
you.
Dion, you can also go to my Tableau Public and just download this for now and play with it.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Good night, everyone.
You know.
Thank
Thank you.